option defaults, option expecting values, and the equal sign. By convention, long forms of options that assign a value are written with an equal sign, like this. So we have MySQL space double hyphen host equal sign Danfisk space double hyphen user equal sign jump. For options that require a value, that is, not having a default value, the equal sign is not required, and so the following is also valid. So we have MySQL space double hyphen host space Danfisk space double hyphen user space jump. In both cases, the MySQL client attempts to connect to a MySQL server running on the host name Danfisk. So here, MySQL server running on the host name. So this with the supposed host Danfisk using an account with the username jump. So this is the username and this is the host. Due to this behavior, problems can occasionally arise when no value is provided for an option that expects one. Consider the following example, where a user connects to a MySQL server running on a host Danfisk as a user John. So let me see. Here we have MySQL, then space double hyphen host space, and then we have this number here, and then space, and then double hyphen user, and then John. So if we try it, we are not allowed to go here. So for example, if I'm gonna go into my window PowerShell and I'm going to try to log in. So let's see what happens. So we're gonna have MySQL space double hyphen host, and then we're gonna type in this number, that 234.35.45 space double hyphen user, and then John, like this. And obviously John is not the user, but let's press enter, and this might take a while, but as you can see here, let me move here. Well, here we're gonna say welcome to the MySQL monitor. Okay, that's fine. And they are using the current user, that is gonna be John. In my case, the current user is gonna be root, and as you can see, cannot connect to MySQL server on this number here. So if I try to do it with my credentials, as you know, MySQL space u root, and then like this -p, it's gonna prompt me, it's gonna prompt me for my password, and it's gonna let me in. So we can try it in. Okay, so I'm in, and then select current user, we can type in. So it's gonna be select, and then it's gonna be current underscore user, open close parenthesis, semicolon at the end, and this is the current user, root at localhost. So we have that here. Omitting the required value for one of these options yields an error such as the one shown here. In this case, they are using a host, since I'm not using any host here, since MySQL is installed in my laptop. So, but in this example, we have the MySQL space double hyphen host space 85.224.35.45. This is the supposed number, space that double hyphen user. Is gonna throw an error because inside SQL code, the double quote user requires an argument. In this case, MySQL was unable to find a value following the double hyphen user option because nothing came after it. On the command line, however, if you omit the value for an option that is not the last option to be used, you obtain a different error that you may not be expecting. So for example, if you type in MySQL space double hyphen host and then space double hyphen user space John, you will have this error, unknown MySQL server host. And let me see, let's try it. So I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna try it out. So it's gonna be MySQL, let's try it out, MySQL space double hyphen host, and then double hyphen user, and we're gonna type it in job, and this one is gonna take a while. Okay, unknown MySQL server, and inside of the single quotes we have the double hyphen user. As you can see here, we have the same error 2005 HY000 unknown MySQL server host, so we have the same there. Okay, because MySQL assumes that any string following double hyphen host on the command line is a host name. So here, any string following the double hyphen host, so it'll be this, on the command line is a host name. So double hyphen host space double hyphen user is interpreted as double hyphen host equal double hyphen user, and the client attempts to connect to MySQL server running on a host name inside of the double quotes double hyphen user. So this is what is attempting to use as the host name, the double hyphen user. Options having default values always require an equal sign when assigning a value. Failing to do so causes an error. For example, the MySQL server double hyphen log hyphen error option has the default value host underscore name that error, where the host underscore name is the name of the host on which MySQL is running. Assume that you are running MySQL on a computer whose host name is Downfisk, and consider the following invocation of MySQL underscore save. So we have MySQL underscore save, we have the sample sign, inside of the brackets we have the number 1, and then we have 11,699, and then we will have another number here, the 080112. We have the 12:53:40 MySQL underscore save login to, and inside of the single quote we will have the slash usr / local / MySQL / var / downface dot error. So we will have that, and then we will have the 080112. Then we will have the 12:53:40 MySQL underscore save is starting MySQL daemon with databases from /usr / local / MySQL / var. After shutting down the server, restart it as follows. So we will have the MySQL underscore save, and then space double hyphen log hyphen error m, inside brackets we have the number 1, and then 11,699. Then we will have the 080112, and then we will have the 12:53:40 MySQL underscore save login to, and then this one in the single quotes, and then we will have this number MySQL underscore save starting MySQL daemon with the database. The result is the same since the double hyphen log hyphen error is not followed by anything else on the command line, and it supplies its own default value. The ampersand character tells the operating system to run MySQL in the background. It is ignored by MySQL itself. Now suppose that you wish to log errors to a file named my-errors.error. You might try starting the server with double hyphen log hyphen error my errors, but this does not have the intended effect as shown here. So let's try it out. Let me see, we can just copy this. So let's see what happens if I just paste it here. Yeah, paste it anyway. We will have, it will just throw us an error here, as you can see. And let me see. Okay, so we have MySQL underscore save login and the single quotes. Okay, so the server attempted to start using /usr / local / MySQL / var / downface that error as an error log, but then shut down. Examining the last few lines of this file shows the reason. And as you can see here, too many arguments. This is an extra for my errors. Then we have the verbose hyphen help to get a list of available options. Abortion, starting shutdown, shutting down complete, log sequence. So we have that. So because the double hyphen log error option supplies a default value, you must use an equal sign to assign a different value to it, as shown here. So we have the MySQL d underscore save and then space double hyphen log hyphen error equal sign my hyphen errors and inside brackets the number 1, and then we will have the 31,437. So we have that. Now the server has been started successfully and is logging errors to the file /usr/local/mysql/var/my-errors.errors. Similar issues can arise when specifying option values in option files. For example, consider my.cnf file that contains the following. Inside of the brackets we have the MySQL, and then we have the host and the user. And again, since most of us have installed the MySQL in our laptop, so we're not using the host, we're just using the user. That is the reason when we start MySQL, we do it like MySQL -u instead of going to -h for the host, and then you just type, in my case would be root, and then -p to print your password. So we have that. When the MySQL client reads this file, these entries are parsed as the double hyphen host, double hyphen user, or double hyphen host equal double hyphen user with the result shown here. So MySQL, and then there throws an error, as we already saw, error 2005 unknown MySQL server host double hyphen user. However, in option files, an equal sign is not assumed. Suppose that my.cnf file as shown here, so we have the MySQL in brackets and then user John. Trying to start MySQL in this case causes a different error. So MySQL, and then we have calling unknown option, and inside of the single quotes we have the double hyphen user space John. A similar error would occur if you were to write host space downfisk in the option file rather than host equal sign downfisk. Instead you must use the equal sign. So inside we have MySQL inside brackets, and then we have user and then equal sign John. Now the login attempt succeeds. So we have MySQL, welcome to MySQL, blah blah blah, and then we have the select user. There's the user John. In my case, is pretty much by default root, the root at localhost. This is not the same behavior as with the command line where the equal sign is not required. So here we have MySQL double hyphen user John double hyphen host, and they are assuming that the host name is downfisk. And well, once you are logged in successfully, you type in select user and your user would be John at downfisk. Specifying an option requiring a value without a value in an option file causes the server to abort with an error. And pretty much this is all the theory that we have for the option defaults, option expecting values, and the equal sign. Later on we're gonna see more practice.